Hello. I am back in the studio for Blinded by the Item. Yesterday we had a show that didn't happen. We recorded it, but we had some technical difficulties. So we apologize that show did not air.
Yeah, sorry about it, guys. Unfortunately, right after the show, we had we recorded a whole show just like normal if you listen on the radio on myTalk, which you can do, by the way, Monday through Friday. And by the way, there's also an audio podcast that you can go back and download. Also, like and subscribe. We'll remind you like 100 times. But so if you missed any of that, and you didn't catch it,
you definitely missed it.
I'm just saying, like, if you do not listen on the radio or the podcast and you missed it, then you can get it wherever you get our podcast and radio.
Yes. And you can hear me fail miserably because I've been gone for too long.
Actually, I don't think you did that bad.
Really?
No.
Okay. Real quick recap. Selena vapes. Jojo Siwa got called out by Miley. And Scooter Braun is being drug into the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni mess for a completely weird reason that doesn't sound anything like the actual headlines would lead you to believe.
Yeah, of course.
There you go. You're caught up.
Thank you. Yes, yes.
So that was yesterday.
And, okay. So one of the things we also mentioned on that show yesterday was that our first video hit 10,000 views,
Boom.
Which is not that long ago, actually. The video that we did, it is the first of our videos since we've been doing this, which I think is, gosh, what are we at? Like a year and a half now? A year and a half that we've been doing this, the first video to hit 10,000 views because of you. So thank you for that. And we're getting even closer to 5,000 subscribers.
Oh, my gosh.
We had a goal, 5,000 by the 4th of July. That was our goal.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Couple weeks. You can make it happen. Tell all your friends about it if you love this show.
All right.
Let's get going into some blind items today. Let's kick it off with a celebratory blind item because we've got a celebration coming up this weekend. Happy Father's Day, blind.
Oh.
The unlikely Nepo baby bond is about to grow even stronger between this former A++ lister and the rich A- list Nepo baby after the most recent announcement involving their two hated dads. In fact, the latter is actually going to be taking a page out of the former's playbook. Happy Father's Day, blind. The unlikely Nepo baby bond is just growing stronger between this former A++ lister and the rich A- list Nepo baby after the most recent announcement involving their hated dads. In fact, the latter is going to take a page out of the former's book.
A hated dad. Is one of those hated dads like the whole family is famous?
Yep.
Cyrus?
No.
Oh.
What about Beckham?
Yep.
Ooh.
Brooklyn Beckham. Is this a Nicola Peltz story too?
Nope.
He doesn't hate her dad.
No,
let me fill it in with what
he pays the bill.
Yeah.
Let me fill in with what you got so far.
Okay.
The unlikely Nepo baby bond is growing stronger between this former A++ lister and Brooklyn Beckham after the most recent announcement involving David Beckham and this other hated dad of the A++ lister.
Is it Brittany?
No.
Because she hates her dad.
I mean, that's a great guess. So hated dad. Hated down.
A++ lister.
What does that normally mean?
Not an actor.
No.
So an athlete?
No.
Billionaire.
Probably.
Politician?
Something with Elon Musk?
Not a politician, but kind of a politician.
Elon Musk?
No.
Not a politician, but a politician. Somebody who...
Both of the individuals in this blind, foreign born. Well, I guess Brooklyn Beckham's not foreign born, but the other person is a foreign born. Former A++ lister.
He was a former politician?
No.
He's the son of a politician?
Again, politician's not the right word in this particular country.
Oh,
but yeah.
Solicitor.
The Pope!
Kind of, no.
What?
A prince? Kim Jong-un?
No.
What?
You said a prince.
Oh,
I-
Harry!
Prince Harry.
The king is the other hated dad in this
I
blind item.
I was like, this is a first.
Whoa.
I am not going to be talking
North
about
Korea makes
Korea in the blind
Okay,
items.
so we're talking about Harry and Brooklyn Beckham having a friendship.
Happy Father's Day. The unlikely Nepo baby bond between Harry and Brooklyn Beckham is about to grow even stronger following the recent announcement about their hated dads. In fact, it looks like Brooklyn might be taking a page out of Harry's book and writing a tell-all.
Yeah, this would not be surprising. And
Oh my
remember, the
gosh.
blinds have connected these two before
They
because they're on opposing, or well, now they're on the same side, right?
Mhm.
Because you had Brooklyn's parents supporting Kate and William and the king.
That's
Because,
right.
of course, they're like,
Oh,
Have
yes.
you seen in the announcement?
No.
The announcement that this
he's
is
getting.
Yeah.
He's getting his knighthood.
David Beckham is going to be knighted by King Charles next week, and his wife Victoria will become Lady Beckham.
Lady Beckham.
Oh, God. She's definitely not going to tour the Spice Girls now, ever.
Oh, no.
Well, she is. She's going to get
Ladies don't tour like
top
that.
billing.
Yeah.
This is not surprising, right? Like, there's celebrities in the UK. What is the height of celebrity accomplishment? Being knighted by the monarch. So
I'm just interested. Are you guys going to line up and listen to or read the Brooklyn Beckham tell-all book about the fam?
Of course.
I do need to first watch that series so I can be interested.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, I mean, for no other reason than it would probably just be a lot of what?
I mean, dude, what are you doing?
And I will say this also breathes a little truth into the fact, and the blind item, a different blind item references this. Remember, we kind of told you the girlfriend of Romeo Beckham, this drama. And we kind of said, oh, no, that's not the real drama. That's just the straw that broke the camel's back in this whole family's drama, because it sounds like Kim Turnbull has actually broke up from Romeo Beckham.
Oh, they broke up. Yeah.
They broke up last week, and still we've got all this drama, and it doesn't seem like that's really been.
Yeah, that was the minor drama anyway.
Yeah.
Now, the bigger drama is the tabloids keep going back to recounting their wedding, where Victoria would not let her have her first dance. It's like they announced, let's get the prettiest girl in the room up here for the first dance. And she ran up there and danced with her son.
Mark Anthony literally called her out. And I will just say, just to add some more context, this was after the first dance. This was like an hour later in the dance. There's a lot of context to this story that
either way,
it's needed.
Nicola got her feelings hurt.
She did, but Mark Anthony called her out as the most gorgeous person in the room, and then that's what apparently ruffled some feathers.
So obviously,
your daughter-in-law's wedding, you got called out to the floor as the most beautiful woman in the room.
Yeah.
Okay, well, to each his own.
All right. Wow. There you go. You guys ready to keep rolling on?
Yep.
Obviously.
Got that first one nicely done. How about this one? While this A-list rapper was out of town receiving an award this past weekend, her new significant other was hooking up with someone else. It happens all the time. Maybe they have an open relationship. Something that the ex probably should have asked about. While this A-list rapper was out of town receiving an award, her new significant other was hooking up with someone else. It happens all the time. Maybe they have an open relationship. That's probably something the ex should have asked about.
Okay, so the A-list rapper is the one who just got an award, and she
was out of town.
Accepting
this award.
And the awards, it wasn't a Tony.
It wasn't a big award. It wasn't one of the, you didn't know this award show was probably happening.
Was it the one that Paul McGuire Grimes went to?
Nope.
Is
There's
this
a lot
like
of award
Stephon
shows
Diggs and Cardi B?
It is.
And Offset.
Interesting.
And Offset would be the other part, yes. While Cardi B was out of town receiving the ASCAP Voice of the Culture Award at the 2025 Rhythm and Soul Awards, her significant other, Cardi B, Stephon Diggs, was hooking up with somebody else. It happens all the time. Maybe they have an open relationship. Maybe that's something Offset should have asked about.
Okay. I mean, this is totally plausible. Why?
Because it's Stephon Diggs.
Well, and what did we just see?
Well, yeah, the video.
They're on a yacht. He's getting lap dances from ladies right in front of Cardi B. She's not concerned.
She doesn't
handing
care.
out drugs. He was literally on a yacht with sexy ladies handing out pink cocaine.
Pink cocaine.
Yeah.
Pink cocaine.
Yeah. So again, no shocking development on that blind.
For sure.
But you got it.
We got there.
Let's roll on and do another one. How about this one? While her foreign-born A-list ex is dangling in the wind on whether or not his network TV renewal will happen, this foreign-born A-list actress thinks she can shame him into giving her more child support. He can't afford negative press right now and will have to do anything she requests.
Oh, no.
While her foreign-born A-minus list X is dangling in the wind on a network TV renewal, this foreign-born A-minus list actress thinks she can shame him into giving her more child support. He can't afford negative press right now, so he'll have to give in to whatever she requests.
So these are two foreign-born
A-minus listers.
A-minus listers.
Yep.
And is she an actor as well?
Yep. It's an actor and an
A-minus
actress.
list.
Okay.
A-minus list actor and an A-minus list actress.
Okay. Is it Sebastian Stan? Okay.
Okay. So is the actor a movie or TV? Because you referenced TV.
Mostly TV, movie and TV, but mostly TV actors, what I would say.
Mostly TV.
And again, he is right now dangling in the wind on whether or not his network TV show will be renewed or not. So we've got a foreign-born A-minus list, mostly TV actor, dangling in the wind, waiting to find out if his network TV show will get a renewal, and then his foreign-born A-minus
network
list
TV show.
X. Yes.
Is this a network TV show we've ever talked about?
Yes.
And it's not Grey's Anatomy.
It's not.
And it's not Abbott Elementary.
Is it a reality show?
You're on the right network. No.
Okay.
Oh, it's ABC. An ABC network show, and it's not a reality show.
Nope.
Oh,
So,
this is tough for me. I don't
network TV, ABC, bum, bum. It's like some action guy that runs around and saves the world. Nope. Crime? No crime.
There's crime involved, but it's not a crime show.
Okay, it's not like an NCIS.
Nope.
It's not a
Special
comedy.
Victims Unit.
There's comedy involved, but it's not a comedy show.
Okay. We're laughing at them, not with them.
Well, depends who you ask.
Okay. Ooh.
Now, she is a movie actress.
She is I would say mostly movie actress, but she's done a little bit of both as well.
And they have
They're both
children.
foreign-born. They
Okay.
have children.
British?
She's British.
She is British, and he is from Spain.
No.
Okay.
He is from Europe.
No.
He is from
Australian?
Nope.
South Africa.
Nope.
South Africa.
He is from South America.
No, he's not.
He is from Antarctica.
Canada.
He's Canadian.
Canada.
So she's British and he's Canada. She leaves for 1 week.
Oh, is this Tori Spelling? Oh,
What?
darn it.
A-minus list
Spelling?
acting.
And Dean McDermott.
A
He
minus
kids,
list.
he's
You're
Canadian.
fired.
Oh, well.
Let me read the blind
A-minus.
item with what we have so far.
Okay.
While her Canadian A-minus list acting X is dangling in the wind on whether or not his ABC network TV show will get renewed or not, this British A-minus list actress thinks she can shame him into giving her more child support. He can't afford negative press right now, which is why he has to give her whatever she requests.
Joshua Jackson? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And of
then,
course,
what show are we talking about, though? What is Joshua Jackson?
Oh, come on now.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. We've talked about it a lot.
I know, but Mike,
It's
you've
kind of
seen
became
my
a parody
brain.
of itself.
It's like Swiss cheese.
What is Joshua Jackson? What is he known as? Who is he right now?
It's a superhero thing.
No.
Okay.
No, it was like comedy, but not.
It's not
funny.
that Gotham show.
He got his PhD
in
riding on a boat.
Dr. Odyssey.
Oh yes. Okay.
And
Okay.
Did you get his ex yet? What's her name?
Joshua
Jodie
Jackson.
Turner Smith.
Nicely done.
Good job.
According to the blind items, the two of the highest FBR people we talk about on this show, by the way, FBR fame to blind ratio, they are in the blinds like crazy. But Joshua Jackson is dangling in the wind on whether or not Dr. Odyssey is going to be renewed. Obviously, that's a pretty big paycheck for him. And meanwhile, Jodie Turner Smith just released the letter that she wrote asking for him to live up to his end of their child's spousal or their
don't be a deadbeat dad.
Yeah, exactly. Ask him to live up to her side of the agreement. He can't afford any negative press right now, which is why she went public with this, and he'll have to give in to whatever she wants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Us Weekly somehow obtained the letter that she sent to Joshua Jackson and published it.
Oh,
wonder how they got that.
How they got that.
It's so weird. She said,
chain of command.
Meet me at this corner, and then she dropped the letter, and then they picked it up.
Yeah, or maybe she just texted it.
I don't know.
Probably.
I like the old. I put it
Yeah.
in a. I put it in a
She's
bottle.
in the 1980s over here.
Yeah, and I floated it to you on the shores of Newport Beach. You just pick it up, Manhattan.
Totally
Beach.
likely. Very possible. For sure.
Fun. Not fun for the kids.
Not
but
fun for
No,
Fun
pay
for
your
us.
damn child support. This is 2025.
And you
Come
have
on
the
now.
money, please.
We'll definitely have the money if that show gets renewed. That's the one that ABC is kind of like,
What
I
do
don't
we
know.
do?
They've announced all of the renewals for next year, and they've announced all the cancellations for next
Oh,
year,
God.
except
they
Dr.
did-
Odyssey, and they're just kind of like waiting.
Oh,
And everyone's like,
I've
Yeah,
heard
because
it's
Abbott
really
Elementary is
dumb.
coming back. We know
Yeah.
that.
all the announcements have been made, and they're just kind of like waiting. I don't know what they're waiting for, but they're just kind of sitting here like,
They're
oh,
like,
we
well,
might.
maybe let's see
we
if
might
people
not.
really want to know.
Didn't it come on directly after Abbott Elementary?
I'm not sure.
It
don't know.
follows it. I
Don't know.
think so.
I don't know. I just watch Abbott on Hulu. On the Hulus.
On the Hulus.
There's so many. I can I say the one thing that I absolutely love about network TV still is that there are so many episodes of a show. Like you don't have to just do the like, I guess I got to be happy with 8 episodes. I mean, there are like so many episodes this season of Abbott. It's just a treat.
8 episodes, then wait 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Source.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
like the 8 episodes. Oh my God, it's done. Now I can mark that off my list and move on to
Yeah,
the next show.
I don't know. I just love seeing those guys every week.
Yeah. I mean, excluding that show, I would say give us as many episodes of that show as we can get.
For sure. All right, let's roll on.
Let's
and
do it.
We'll let you know as soon as Dr. Odyssey gets renewed or canceled. This A-list singer from an A-list rock group has been hanging around his teenage kid a lot lately. His kid is the same age the singer likes in his women.
Oh.
So maybe he is trying to meet some of their friends. This A-list singer from an A-list rock group has been hanging around his teenage kid a lot lately. His kid is the same age as the singer usually likes in his women, so maybe he is trying to meet some of their friends.
I'm really grossed out.
Yep, this is a gross
It's
one.
pretty, I mean,
But an A-list singer.
also pretty obvious because we've been down this road before. All right, A-list.
A-list
rock
singer
group.
from an A-list rock
It's not
group.
Steven Tyler.
No, that would be his great granddaughter you'd have to hang out with.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, have you met Bill Belichick?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
All right. So is this a rock group that's been around for a really long time?
Yep. I'd argue permanent A-list rock group.
Okay.
Are we talking like Poison?
No.
Yeah. I wanted to see what he said. John Bon Jovi.
No.
Okay.
A-list rock group. So it is not the Rolling Stones.
Nope.
Not that old.
Because they have a teenage daughter.
In this,
Well-
it's actually teenage son.
Oh, teenage son.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
apparently
The
he's
girls
looking
that
for...
his teenage son wants to.
Yeah, he's looking... Yeah.
God.
Okay, so then who would that be?
John Bon Jovi.
You just said that.
You did just guess that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, maybe you guessed Bon Jovi, the band. Now you
No.
guess John Bon Jovi.
She didn't remember that.
I'm really jet lagged still.
It's all right.
Um,
I will say...
Nick Jonas. No.
Nick Jonas
As a teenage kid?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
An
Okay,
A-list-
gonna
you're in a
let you
timeout.
guess.
Turn around, put your blanket up.
An
She's
A-list
got her blanket on,
It's
literally.
freezing in here as usual.
A-list singer or frontman from an A-list, permanent A-list rock group.
Okay. Is
Eh.
this
Like a 1980s, were they big in the 80s?
Okay, they started in the 80s.
But
They
we
really
wouldn't-
weren't big until they were big in the late 80s, but 90s is really where they rose.
Adam Levine?
Nope.
Okay.
But do think of 90s, that era of rock. Do not think
Okay.
of hair bands.
Blink 182.
Nirvana?
You're in the right company.
Okay. Bad company.
No, not bad company.
That's so old.
Milli Vanilli.
God. 90s. Is it grunge?
Borderline.
Okay.
A
Semisonic.
little of that, maybe.
Green Day.
You're naming all the right ones around it.
Oh, God. Is it Limp Bizkit? Is it Fred Durst?
Man.
Ugh.
Butthole Surfers.
No. God.
What?
Punk.
I know I had a girl that I sat next to in middle school, and she huge Butthole Surfers fan.
I bet.
And she would just sit there with her Butthole Surfers notebook.
Stop
and
saying butthole.
Please stop.
That's the name of the group.
I know.
Doesn't make it any better.
Beehole Surfers.
There's other group names we can't say on the air.
Like
so,
what?
Well, oh, thank you. I pass. This one we can say on the air.
Oh my gosh, is this Tommy Lee?
Oh, that's a good guess. How
No
about
Motley Crue stuff?
No Doubt with Gwen Stefani? And then
this
we
is so
have-
gross. Do we talk about this person ever?
Not rarely. No.
Okay. Sebastian Bach.
But again, we're 90s,
90s
kind of
grunge.
grunge adjacent.
Oh, grunge adjacent.
Well, you can, yeah, I was like kind of grungy, but more just, it's
Alternative
90s alt rock. Yeah.
Okay. We already said
Feel.
Green Day, Blink 182. It's like-
California band.
oh, Rage Against the Machine.
Oh. Are we talking about the obvious one? No, we already said Nirvana.
They're Seattle, aren't they? Or
Yeah.
No, I was
Coast.
just thinking of,
No.
what's his name?
Nope.
Cheater Dad.
You're right.
yeah.
Yeah, Foo
Foo
Fighters
Fighters.
is what we're
Fighters.
talking
Nope.
about. Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl.
Do you think
Did I
we're
say
going to get
Nirvana?
this?
I do think you're going to get this. In
Okay.
fact, Dave Grohl's a pretty good. No, he didn't. Never mind. Sorry. I was going down a rabbit hole that I thought I was going to find something, but I wasn't.
Does he
tell
show
me?
up on reality shows? Has he ever been like a judge for like The Voice or?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
You might be better off going after the band. Again, This-
Large.
this band it can be found in the kitchen.
Oh, mixers. The blenders.
It's an ingredient that you'd find in the kitchen,
Flour.
Sugar.
Salt.
especially if you want to spice things up a little bit.
Ooh, red hot chili peppers.
Oh,
okay.
Anthony Kiedis? He's disgusting.
Well,
And he's a real butthole.
he continues to be
Speaking of buttholes,
Was he in
disgusting.
the butthole surfer?
He's really, they're awful.
Yes. According to the blind items and not so blind items, but Anthony Kiedis is out again with his teenage son. He's been out a lot with his teenage son because apparently his son's about the same age as he likes to try to meet women at. And that is why he's been out with him so much lately. Anthony Kiedis, I don't even want to go into his background. You can look up those
I
stories.
just feel bad for the people. I mean, bad is not the right word. It's just like trying to live, like you got kids and you're trying to like be a young person too. It just seems real sad.
Yeah.
You know what
You
I mean?
mean the Chili Peppers? You feel bad for Anthony Kiedis?
No. I'm saying, like when you see when like parents are trying to like be the cool parents and hang out
Yeah.
with their kids.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
no.
so
Ugh.
sad,
Cringy.
cringe. Like you're old now. It's fine.
It's
Embrace the
okay.
old.
Stop smoking pot with your teens.
Yeah.
That always bugged me. Like even when like as a teen and I'm like, that dad gives weed to his kid and hangs out with them. That's kind of, it's just like, what are you doing, dude? Like even as a teenager, I was like, not cool.
Dawn was the head of her DARE program at
Yes.
school.
No, I just think don't do
Nancy
it.
Reagan came to
Just
her
say
school
no.
and gave her a sash.
Nancy Reagan.
What? Let's
True.
not end on an Anthony Kiedis one, and let's
Thank
do
you.
another blind item here before we wrap up today and send you into an amazing weekend.
Oh, I can't wait.
The award organization can say what they want about the rule change, but they might as well name it after the permanent A-lister who caused it.
Oh, rule change.
The award organization can say what they want about a recent rule change, but they might as well just name it after the permanent A-list singer who caused it.
So
Any rule changes lately?
Okay. Is this
It
have to do with Kanye?
No.
it makes me
Okay.
think of the Academy Awards.
No.
Grammys?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that would make more sense.
Mhm.
We just talked about the Grammys, in fact.
Yeah.
And
Think of
what
any
were
rule
we
changes
saying?
that they made?
Well, they made a lot. They added a lot of categories for like album art and
Yes, but they added one specific when it came to music,
country. They added a country category
an additional country category. Why would they do that?
because
Taylor's-
Beyonce
Beyonce, yes,
got
Cowboy.
screwed over.
No, she won. But she won the Grammy for a country album
Oh, okay.
and the overall album. But
Oh,
according to the blind items, the Grammys can say what they want about the rule change, but they might as well just name the new country category for the person who caused the change, that being Beyonce. She did win the Country Album of the Year. Next year, there's going to be a Contemporary Country Album of the Year and a Traditional Country Album of the Year.
Okay.
They're saying, oh, no, that follows in line with R&B and all these other, because I guess there are traditional and contemporary categories for R&B, for pop.
Does that feel a little
It feels
personal?
A little, yeah, it feels very personal.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't either.
Do you know how I feel about you? I love you.
Oh,
and you.
yeah.
And we are glad to have Dawn back. And we are glad to have you watching, listening, however you consume us, which you can do Monday through Friday on the radio on myTalk. Download us wherever you get your podcast. And don't forget, we actually show up in person looking like this on our YouTube channel. It's called
Blinded by the Item.
Bye.
Blinded by the Item.